South African boxer Zolani Tete is becoming the latest African boxer to make a name for himself on the global stage. Tete's super-flyweight bout against English boxer Paul Butler was televised in England and across Europe. It was the first defense of the title, which he won last year in Japan. After a few pre-fight insults, Zolani Tete and Paul Butler finally got it on in Liverpool for the IBF super-flyweight belt.
We will see. He's going to have to be, because look at the size and the reach advantage that the 5'9"
Tete dominated the early rounds with his longer reach and effective jab, allowing him to stay out of range of his opponent. And this was the story for most of the fight at the midway point.
Good footwork there from Tete. Jabbing half a step back.
And Tete, who never looked under serious pressure, controlled most of the fight before taking out the pre-fight favourite Paul Butler with a rather brutal uppercut in the 8th round. Well, joining us now on Skype is Zolani Tete's boxing promoter, Branco Milenkovic. Branco, fantastic win by Tete against a dangerous opponent. Where does this rank in the list of his achievements?
Look, it was really beautiful performance. And I would say that not to try to make Paul better, but Paul was very, very dangerous challenger. Let us don't forget that Paul was himself IBF World Bantamweight champion. As a matter of fact, you may not be familiar, but Paul have beaten the man who won the title from my other fighter, Vusi Malinga. Vusi Malinga lost to Stuart Hall, December 2013. So Paul was really more than credible challenger.
Okay, so what was his game plan going into the fight? And from your perspective, how well did he execute this?
I believe he did execute 110%, as you saw Friday night. Plan was very, very simple. Jab, stay in the middle, control the fight, stay out of the ropes, don't go in the corner. But basics for jab. As you know, jab is the most basic weapon in the boxing. And we saw Friday night, it is so successful. We knew that Paul, because he's the shorter man, it's shy to get inside. We knew Paul is very, very fast, very mobile. And the only way to eliminate that, it was through jab. And Zolani jab was working for all 8 rounds non-stop.
Okay, now how much exposure do you think Tete will now receive following this victory?
Following victory, you know, strange about Zolani, and I'm talking as the promoter based in South Africa, most of African fighters are known for not traveling well, with exception of Zolani. You would recall he went to Mexico, he won Eliminator, he went to Japan, he won world title, now he won in UK. And with TV exposure with Box Nation throughout the UK, Europe, and even in Africa, through Super Sport International, over 70 countries worldwide, I believe it was great exposure for Zolani. And now people will know more about Zolani, definitely.
Okay, so what are the chances of Tete defending his title on home soil?
You know, in boxing is the sport, but boxing is the business as well. Everything comes to economics. The reason he went to UK, it was very good offer from Queensbury Promotions. So depending what offers are coming, Zolani's got a mandatory coming up. As you're familiar, we requested a special permission from IBF to proceed with Paul Butler fight as the voluntary. They were scheduled to fight on the 25 October, but because of the injury, fight was moved, and deadline for mandatory was 8th of November. So the winner of that fight knew that he will need to do the mandatory. We expect to do the fight in about 90 days as per IBF rule. And the mandatory challenger, by the way, is another unbeaten fighter from Puerto MC Arroyo with a record 16-0, 8 stoppages, almost similar as Paul record.
Okay, so who would Tete like to fight next and why?
Obviously, every boxer, Zolani, would like to fight unification. That is what we're looking, you know. I learned yesterday, day before, the Japanese WBO junior bantamweight champion have suffered injury. He will be out till August. So maybe timing is the perfect, you know. If Zolani is successful in his mandatory defense, against Arroyo, we will definitely be looking for unification.
Okay, finally, can't let you go without asking you, Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight in May. What are your predictions?
Somehow, I see as the slight favorite Mayweather. 5 years ago, maybe it will be different, but today I think that Mayweather has got slight advantage.
Okay, with that shot, we'll leave you. Thank you for speaking to Sports News Africa.